What's up, guys? Game Free Funeral Games here, and I'm back with Road to Chairman Prescott Match 38. This video I want to talk to you about a funny story I had at the sneak peek. And by the way, I want to thank all you guys that watched my video and commented on it. It's the most viewed video I've had in my whole entire career actually uploading videos, and I want to thanks to everybody that watched it and liked it and also shared it. But the title of this video is probably going to be called CardCar D hype or sneak peek funny preview. Obviously, we rolled the Chairman Prescott 38 in front of it. So I have class on Saturday, as you guys know that watch the majority of my videos. And my friend Dragon Master was like, "Yo, I'll hold down, I'll buy the packs for you when you come, and after we come, we'll go to my house, and so on and so forth." And that's how the two previous videos before happened. So I go to the sneak peek and I asked who has CardCar D because I want it because its effect is when this card is tributed, you get to draw two cards, but you go to the end phase. And as you guys know, I have an Exodia deck, and I was like, yeah, that will work wonders in an Exodia deck. So I go ask around, and this little kid who looks like I'm gonna say he's like 13, 14. I'm being around 13 or 14. Excuse me for I just woke up, so my sciences are kind of messed up. So he goes, first thing I asked him was, okay, how much? And he goes 100 to 150. And I giggled on this. I'll get to that ridiculous price in a moment. Why I find that's ridiculous. And I go, and I say, okay, no, I'm not paying that. And then he kind of, does some hand gestures like that he wanted to see my binder. So I give it to him, and he goes, what the hell? What is this, like your common binder? Okay, you guys know, like, I do a lot of box openings. So majority of stuff that I have, I don't hold on to for very, very long. I either trade it or it gets sold. If whatever card you need that's not in my deck, I'm down to trade you for it, or I'm down to sell you for it. So majority of cards I don't hold on to them long. So he goes, what is this, your common binder? I don't have the best binder in war. It's my commons mixed with some of my holographic cards. So he goes, what is this, your common binder? Then he shoves he puts the binder back into my chest, but with a little bit of force. And I just started laughing to myself. I was like, oh, you tried to play me? I was like, oh, this little kid. He is so lucky that I'm not the ignorant kind. I just find that funny. And I want to go on and talk about the hype of CardCar D. Number one, since priority is gone, because I plan on doing networking, since priority is gone, everybody thinks that every effect not the majority, but some, let me rephrase that. Some people think that every effect card lost its priority. No, it's only ignition effect monsters that lost their priority. Because now I'm planning on doing network, and majority of people think that every monster that's in effect is an ignition. Not all monsters are ignition effects. Number one, CardCar D is an ignition effect, which means you have to start the chain for it. When you have to, no matter how it gets on the field, you have to start the chain for it. That's the ignition. There's nothing that has to be completed. It's just whenever it gets on the field, and it says once per turn, you contribute this card. So it's majority of cards that are listed that say once per turn, or 9 times out of 10 ignition, or ignition mixed with something else. But if it is mixed with something else, it's usually either a summoning condition, which 9 times out of 10 is either listed as a conditional effect, or it's listed as a trigger, ignition, and condition. I'll have all three labels on the card. So yeah, number one, CardCar D being an ignition effect, I no longer see ignition unless they do something completely broken. I no longer with ignition effects losing their priority. I no longer see ignition cards being worth over $50. I don't even see them reaching that. I don't see CardCar D at sneak peek time, since the cards aren't officially out yet, since it's a week ahead before the actual set comes out. The highest I would personally pay for it, and the highest that I think the general people should be paying for it, is 50. And then when it comes out, I see it going down to 30, 35. And then when the unlimited boxes of Galactic Overlord come out, I see it going down to 20, 25. I do not see this card being worth more than $50. Number one, I gave you because it's an ignition card. Number two, after you use this effect, you end your turn. You have to go to your end phase. There's nothing you can really do at your end phase except activate quick play magic cards that you already have set. And if you set it that turn, you can't use those. So you have to end your turn. But you draw 2 cards. And I'm not a big old thing. I just, to be honest, when I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I just play to play the game. I rarely count about or worry about going plus and a minus because 9 times out of 10 when I do that, I lose track of having fun in the game, and I usually mess up when I start doing that. So okay, for you tech heads, yes, this would be considered, as you guys like the tech call it, this would be going +1 because you're sacrificing 1 card to get 2, and you take the 1 card, so take the 1 out of the 2 you got, so you'll be going +1. For all the guys that actually care about counting cards and care about going plussing and minusing. So so people are out there saying that this card, I don't see this card, for a card that you only go +1 for and you have to end your turn, I don't see it being worth $100. That's just my standpoint on it. I've seen eBay saying, oh, $100, $150. I don't see that hype. We as a community need to stop giving cards this hype because, number one, for those that you don't know, Konami doesn't give the individual prices of individual cards, value of cards. We do for how much hype we get it. You want to know why probably CardCar D got printed in secret in America? Because 3 weeks ago, we didn't even know the rarity. But Konami sees us Americans or us in the TCG hype up a card that gives potential free draw power. And they take advantage of that and they put it in its hardest rarity to get, which is secret. So now we have to deal with it. Or if you buy a box set, now you have to deal with it at a chance at getting 1 because you could get Tardy Arc, which is a funny secret, by the way. I actually saw it in real life. It really is funny. I think it has the pictures in its bag, some cards from Order of Chaos, which adds on to the joke of it being tardy. But anyway, this is Game Funeral Games, and I'm signing out. Please remember to rate and comment. Please remember to rate and comment however you feel this video deserves. And I'm Game Funeral Games, guys, and I'm signing out. Later. Peace.